Hey guys, Barrett here in the guitar department at Sound Pure, coming at you with another comparison from the studios here at Sound Pure in lovely Durham, North Carolina. I was thinking about what to do today. I had this new Collings and I wanted to do some kind of a small body comparison. There wasn't a lot that was similar, so I thought, okay, let's just do a comparison between two very different small body guitars. A lot of folks who I talk with who are interested in getting into small body guitars aren't sure of the differences and different directions you can go therein. There are many. A small body guitar does not mean one or two different things. It could be a bunch of different sounds and kind of personalities. So I thought I'd pick something that was as pretty much as different as you could get within the small body category. So again, Collings 01 on my right here. The only changes I made to this are going to be the baked Sitka top, and then I did Adirondack bracing too to try to loosen that top up a little bit too. Mahogany back and sides, Honduran mahogany, 14 frets to the body, and otherwise a standard model for Collings. On my left here is something a bit more gussied up. This is a used guitar. This is a Martin 0042 SC John Mayer, so based on their Stagecoach models, or based on the guitars of the Stagecoach era, the kind of guitars you might find in the Stagecoach rumbling over the West back in the day. This is going to be a much different design. So the bracing is pretty similar, but we've got a Sitka top, untorrified on this, Cocobolo back and sides, and then of course a bunch of bling and just a really dressed up guitar. Just an absolutely beautiful instrument. So, you know, this is obviously a little smaller, back and sides are different. The feel is going to be different too, and I thought I'd just say a little bit before we get into the playing about what you need to be looking for in terms of what's important to make a decision about your next guitar and what's a little less important. So obviously this is going to be a little bit bigger, a little bit smaller. Within the small body guitar category, there are some that are bigger and smaller. So think about that and be thinking about when you're playing, how wide is the top? How deep is the box? Those are things that are going to factor into the sound for sure. Tone woods go without saying. You might already know that you're a rosewood or mahogany person, in which case you're kind of already veering one way or another. The neck profiles are going to be a little different. So we've got a 1 11/16 inch nut on this one, and we've got a 1 7/8 inch nut on this one. So you definitely feel that difference. The scale length for these, and this is something to keep in mind, but 24 3/4 on this, 24.9 on the Martin. That may not be as important, not something to fixate over. Slotted headstock versus solid headstock. In terms of look, definitely important. In terms of sound, maybe not something that you should be putting at the top of your list as far as criteria and what you're looking for in your next guitar. But most importantly, it's going to be the sound. So let me get into a little playing here and see what we think. As short scale guitars, I'm just going to be using my hand today, try to do some strumming to bring out the different qualities. But again, we've got a Collings 01, baked Sitka and Honduran mahogany, and then a used 2016 Martin 0042 SC John Mayer in Sitka spruce and Cocobolo. Alrighty, there we have it. As always, I know which one is my favorite. If you want to talk about that and the reasons for that, how these guitars are different, how they suit different styles of playing or genres, the other small body guitars we have that are going to be different in different ways from these two. Of course, I'm happy to talk about that. This guitar is new, this one's used. If you've got something used on your end that you'd like to use to get one or both of these, give us a call and we can certainly talk about trade-ins and consignment. If you want to just move something, we can just talk about consignment, make some room. If you want to have some time to yourself to see how your own playing works with either of these instruments or anything else we've got a great Try Before You Buy program. It's a 5-day demo where we can send it out to you. You can see what you think in your own environment with your own surroundings, and privacy too. It's nice. It's a lot cheaper than a road trip too. And then last but not least, there's always going to be financing for these two options as well. So to talk about all that and more, give me a call here at SoundPure. Once again, this is Barrett. Thanks for watching and have a great day.